Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, January 30th, 2023. You have an emotional need to escape the usual routine today. Nevertheless, there can be a lot of focus on work, health, or routine matters, but decisions about these things take time and effort. Letting go of the pressure to come to a conclusion or decision can improve everything, even your practical affairs. Details may not be clear or precise, but the bigger picture can inspire you. Nevertheless, it's best to avoid jumping to conclusions today. It's all too easy to succumb to distractions right now. Personal interests are consuming, and emotional or spiritual needs can feel insistent now. You may need to step back to gain perspective or find ways to get a little break or emotional refreshment to return to your duties more productive and useful. The Great Awakener planet Uranus has been roaring like a dragon in your solar house of public recognition and achievements since 2018. For some of you, this has forced major attention upon your career and professional trajectory as paramount over your personal or romantic life. For others, this has forced you to understand how you may be changing the way you view love as a part of your legacy. If you'd like to social climb in the world, perhaps by dating, go for the people who are innately courageous, visionary, and who think outside the box. You can move forward. Do not let anyone or anything get in the way of your professional journey when Mercury in Capricorn squares Chiron in Aries. Since the square could be somewhat negative at first, you may feel unsure of your ability to take charge of your professional journey. However, the square might be just what you need to find your gumption to keep moving forward. There is nothing better to do than to prove someone wrong by taking a leap of faith despite being a little bit nervous about what the outcome could be. In her first full day in your financial sector, Venus will have no trouble getting on with the job of fueling your financial confidence, desires, and expectations. For the first time in 3 years, Venus has returned to find Neptune, the planet of dreams and fantasies, on his own, and it will remain that way for the next 3 weeks. Making yourself truly comfortable in your body takes a lot of work. Have you ever seen people who look really physically fit, but still something makes them look awkward in their skin? There is more to being in shape than meets the eye. It's a whole process that starts with what you eat and how you eat it. Do you eat on the fly? That doesn't help. Get yourself eating what and how you would like to eat this week, the rest will follow. Chances are you'll feel much more like spending time with your friends than anything else. Part of this day's charm is its way of bringing people together who share a common bond and trust. The best groups are formed under this essence, as people are far more likely to sense when someone isn't being honest about who they are and what they believe in. Trust your instincts, and enjoy the time you spend with your dearest friends. The moon returns for its second visit to your career sector for the year, but in the 4 weeks since it was last here, a lot of water has passed under the bridge. The moon has returned to find Uranus in his early days in direct motion, but also heading into his third friendly aspect to Mercury in your work sector in 6 weeks. This time, after Uranus' direct turn 5 days ago and Mercury's direct turn last week, the brakes have been released and this new professional year is ready to hit the road. A day after Venus, the planet of love, left your relationship sector, there is a closing of the ranks as the Sun and Saturn stay on to continue what she began, though with a different focus. Where the Sun asks that you keep your eyes open and head out of the sand, and Saturn that you take personal responsibility, both are essential if you want to turn Venus desires into reality, which is where the focus has shifted to. Our eyes in the sky. The Sun in Aquarius squares off with the nodes of destiny today. The vibe will be intense as we're pushed and pulled in every direction. While we want to move forward in our lives, we could take 2 steps back for every one forward. Egos might take a hit as well. Be careful about gloating about a situation before it's finalized. You don't want to create emotional setbacks for yourself. Involved in differences of opinion which are of minor concern to you, don't react or get caught up and respond angrily or nervously. With a little patience and some constructive dialogue, all misunderstandings are cleared up, If things become too much for you, take a walk in the woods, some meditation or a relaxing bath can ease any tension and do you good. Today is ideal for going on a long excursion with your friends. Take the initiative and organize a barbecue or picnic. Your friends will look forward to meeting up again to have a good chat and will show their gratitude to you. You'll all have a great time and have good memories of this special event. You've the capacity to handle a lot of exercise but need to manage any activity efficiently to ensure you're not totally overworked or eventually run out of energy. With a certain amount of effort directed towards effective preparation, you minimize stress and maximize your good health over a prolonged period. In the morning, the first quarter moon in Taurus invites us to reflect on intentions set during the January 21st Aquarius new moon. During the new moon, we were encouraged to embrace our uniqueness in order to manifest a vision that would serve our communities. Novelty and innovation are necessary aspects of the Aquarian ethos. However, during today's first quarter moon, we are tempted to return to familiar methods to get the job done. We will quickly discover that we cannot create something new by following an old script. That's not to say that we cannot fall back on trusty resource bases or techniques to push an agenda forward. However, they will ultimately fail to get us where we want to go. You're fit and well and possess an insatiable need for physical activity. Consider how you might balance this urge with your sociability and take up dancing. If you've never danced, it's a great way to enjoy yourself and keep fit. Embrace this opportunity and find out where your local dance class is located and learn. All at once, you have many things that demand your attention, and these tasks make your life more eventful. Of course, this slows you down. So, set clear priorities and concentrate on the most important matters. Don't be afraid to refuse friends, give your reason, and if they are truly interested in you, they can accept a no on this occasion. We stand at a crossroads between tradition and innovation. Something has to give. In the evening, the moon trines Mercury in Capricorn, helping us to communicate what is on our minds. A level-headed and rational approach in conversation allows us to sensibly connect with others. We want to make sure people feel safe opening up to us, so we set informed boundaries to put those we speak to at ease. Although this influence would be fine for business dialogues, we can also use it to improve rapport with friends and relatives. We don't have to speak about serious issues, but the tone of the discussion may naturally veer that way.